curtains drawn to keep the ghosts outside. But the sun is a witness with nowhere to hide. It catches the dust where a suitcase used to stand, and highlights the space where I'm missing your hand. I thought the darkness would be the hardest part to bear, but it's the clarity of morning that feels so unfair. Because the shadows let me lie and say you're still in the hall, but the daybreak shows the nothingness written on the wall. And it's a vivid light, showing every single cry, a neon reminder that you're never coming back. It's too bright to cry, it's too sharp to even breathe in this technicolor world that you chose to leave. I'm blinded by the used to be, paralyzed by sight. Everything is heartbreakingly clear in this vivid light. In this vivid light. The red of the sweater you left on the floor is a deeper shade of lonely than I've ever known before. The yellow of the kitchen where we danced at 3 a.m. is a mocking little spotlight on a broken-hearted man. Every color is a weapon, every detail is a blade. There isn't a corner where I can find some shade. Give me a storm cloud, give me a gray sky, give me a sunset that knows how to die. But the sky is so blue, it's an insult to the pain, and the world looks perfect while I'm going insane. And it's a vivid light, showing every single cry, a neon reminder that you're never coming back. It's too bright to cry, it's too sharp to even breathe in this technicolor world that you chose to leave. I'm blinded by the used to be, paralyzed by sight. Everything is heartbreakingly clear in this vivid light. Turn it down. The truth is shining way too bright today. I can see forever just slipping away. The vivid light. And the truth, vivid light. I see it all now. You're gone, and the sun just keeps on shining. Vivid light. The coffee's cold, the steam has died away. just like the words we both forgot to say. The keys are gone, but the ghost of them remains, clinging to the silence like a shadow in the rain. I'm tracing outlines on the empty side of the bed, replaying every single thing I should have said instead. The clock is ticking, but the time is standing still. I'm waiting for the ache to break, but I know it never will. It's the kind of quiet that screams your name and leaves me standing here to take the blame. Oh, this is my silent symphony, my masterpiece of pain. 1,000 I love yous washing down the drain. It's a hollow in my chest where your heartbeat used to be. Now it's just the echo of you and me. I'm drowning in the stillness. Tomorrow's just a blur, living in the wreckage of the people that we were. This is my silent sorrow, my broken hollow tone. The loudest kind of hurting is being left alone. I saw your coat hanging on the back of the door. I almost called your name like I've done 1,000 times before. Then the weight of the winter settles in my bones. Funny how a house can turn so quickly into stones. You took the color, you took the light, and left me with the shadows of a never-ending night. You say that time is a healer, but time is just a thief, stealing every memory to fuel this heavy grief. I'd give up every ever after just to have one more hello, but you're 1,000 miles away, and I'm still letting go. Yes, I'm still letting go. This is my silent symphony, my masterpiece of pain. 1,000 I love yous washing down the drain. It's a hollow in my chest where your heartbeat used to be. Now it's just the echo of you and me. I'm drowning in the stillness. Tomorrow's just a blur, living in the wreckage of the people that we were. This is my silent sorrow, my broken hollow tone. The loudest kind of hurting is being left alone. The stars are out, but they don't shine for me. Just pinpricks in a dark and lonely sea. Silent, so silent. I'll just stay here in the quiet until I disappear. still buy the groceries you like to eat. I still walk the long way just to avoid our street. The toothbrush is sitting right there on the sink, and I'm still afraid to stay home and think, because the walls have a way of repeating your name, and every flickering candle is fanning the blame. I look at the porch where we used to sit late. Now I'm just a prisoner behind my own gate. I'm checking the windows, I'm locking the door, but you don't live in this skin anymore. Now that you're gone, the world's lost its home. My fingers are shaking, my spirit is numb. The sun still comes up, but it's gray and it's cold, like a promise we whispered that's turned into mold. I'm a man with no city, a song with no beat, trying to stand on two broken feet. The forever we painted is starting to yawn. It's so quiet in the house, and now that you're gone, your side of the closet is a hollowed out cave, a monument built to the love that we gave. I found a receipt from that night in July, when we laughed till we both had to sit down and cry. But now that paper is yellow, the ink's getting thin, just like the patience I'm wearing within. Did you feel the shift? Did you hear the crack? Did you know when you left that you never look back? I'm screaming at shadows, I'm fighting the air, but the worst part of losing you is you're not even there to see what you've done, to see what I've become. Now that you're gone, the world's lost its home. My fingers are shaking, my spirit is numb. The sun still comes up, but it's gray and it's cold, like a promise we whispered that's turned into mold. I'm a map with no city, a song with no beat, trying to stand on two broken feet. The forever we painted is starting to yawn. It's so quiet in the house, now that you're gone. Now that you're gone, I'm learning to breathe in the dark. Now that you're gone, I'm just a flame without a spark, just a shadow on the lawn. Now that you're gone. I'm still tracing the outlines of a ghost in this bed, rewinding the tapes of the things that we never quite said. Your toothbrush is gone, but your scent is a permanent stain. And I'm standing here trying to bargain with like a land I could own, but I'm just a traveler passing through places unknown. I built a cathedral out of almost and soon, just to watch it all crumble by the light of the moon. You were the beautiful secret I wasn't allowed to keep, the promise I whispered while you were beginning to sleep. I was a chapter, but you were the whole damn book. I gave you my soul and you gave me a thank you look. Now I'm just a shadow of the person I thought you'd find. You were always yours, and you were never mine. I see your new life in the pictures you post in the dark. You're glowing in ways that I never could manage to spark. Does he know that you hate when the coffee is brewed way too strong? Does he know that I'm still here, humming our favorite song? I'm a footnote in history, a name that you'll probably blur, while I'm still the wound that no doctor or distance can cure. Mine's a heavy word, a weight that you couldn't bear. It's the silence that follows the echo of a finished prayer. It's the almost that kills me, the nearly that could have been. It's losing a battle I wasn't even supposed to be in. You were the beautiful secret I wasn't allowed to keep, the promise I whispered while you were beginning to sleep. I was a chapter, but you were the whole damn book. I gave you my soul and you gave me a thank you look. Now I'm just a shadow of the person I thought you'd find. You were always yours, and you were never mine. Never just a dream I had to wake up from. I'm still here, but you're already gone. You were never mine, not even for a second. The keys are on the counter, right beside your phone. The air is getting thinner, and I've never felt so prone to begging for a miracle or a glitch in the design to stop the clock from ticking out the end of yours and mine. You're looking at the driveway like it's a silver screen, while I'm still stuck in every place that we have ever been. Don't tell me that it's for the best, don't say it's gonna heal. There's a numbness in my fingertips that's making this too real. If this is the last minute before the world goes black, I'm reaching for a feeling that I know I can't get back. So just kiss me before you go, kiss me before me before you go and leave me decomposed. Your engine's getting warmer, idling in the dark, and every second passing is another jagged mark. I wanna say I hate you, I wanna scream your name, but I only want the version of you that never felt like blame. Is there a way to store the warmth of your skin against my face, to keep me company inside this empty, hollow space? And make it slow, make it hurt, make it feel like the first time when the world was just a melody and loving you wasn't a crime. Make me forget that you're already halfway out the door. Make me remember why I'm worth fighting for, even if you won't. So just kiss me before you go, kiss me before you leave. Give me one more promise that I can still believe. Trace the ghost of us upon my lips before you run. Let me taste the sunset before I lose the sun. If you're gonna break my heart, do it while your eyes are closed. Kiss me before you go and leave me decomposed. Before you turn the key, before you look away, just one more second of the girl who used to stay. Kiss me. Like you mean it, like you're sorry, like you're never gonna let go, even though you already have. Kiss me before you go. Just go. I watch the golden retrieve chasing after the ball, and I wonder if you're still the one that he'd call. The swings are all empty, just swaying in time with the ghost of a rhythm that used to be mine. I've memorized every single crack in the stone. It's a different kind of quiet when you're truly alone. I see a young couple, they're holding on tight, unaware of the shadows that come with the light. The grass is still green, but the color feels wrong. Like I'm listening to music, but I've lost the song. So I sit in parks and I wait for the breeze to carry the secrets away from the trees. I'm a permanent fixture on this wooden bench seat, watching the world while I taste the defeat. Everyone's moving, they're headed somewhere, while I'm just a statue in the cool evening air, looking for us in the strangers that pass, leaving my heart on the overgrown grass. There's a lady with bread The street lights are humming, the families go home, and I'm just the king of a kingdom of stone, still sitting in parks, just sitting in parks, until the dark is the only thing left. I'm still here. I tell the neighbors that I'm sleeping just fine. I tell my mother that I've stopped drinking the wine. I say the house feels bigger now that you're gone, and I don't mind the silence at the break of the dawn. I tell my reflection that I moved on for good, that I finally understood what I never understood. I've become a master of the mask and the trade, of keeping the secrets from the choices we made. I'm a saint of the surface, a king of the fight. I've drawn a very straight and dangerous line, and I never lie, except for when I say your name. And I never lie, except for when I say I'm not the same. I tell the world I'm standing, but I'm crawling on the floor. I say I don't look for your ghost at the door. Every time alright is a bullet in the sky. I'm a truthful man until I say goodbye. No, I never lie, I just don't tell the truth anymore. I saw you last Tuesday in the back of a car. I told my heart it didn't matter where you are. I said I didn't feel that familiar old sting, like a bird that forgot how to use its own wing. I tell people I burned every letter you wrote, while I'm wearing your memory like a heavy winter coat. If I admit it, then the walls start to cave. If I admit it, then there's nothing left to say. So I'll keep on swearing that I'm doing okay. I'm sweeping up the kitchen, but I'm missing a piece, a jagged little sliver that won't grant me release. It's the way you took your coffee, it's the hum in the hall. Now it's just the white noise of the shadows on the wall. I found a ticket stub from a movie we both hated, a tiny scrap of you and me that's slowly getting faded. I try to put the picture back inside the wooden frame, but the edges are frayed and I don't feel the same. They say your heart is durable, they say that it'll mend, but I'm looking at the wreckage wondering how we hit the end. I'm just living in the fragments, the leftovers of us, a pile of broken promises and settling stardust. I've got your favorite sweater and a memory of your laugh, but I'm only holding on to the smaller, colder half. Every corner is a landmine, every echo is a ghost. I'm picking up the fragments of the girl I love the most. I saw your handwriting on a list of things to do. Buy milk, call the dentist, tell him that I love him too. It's funny how a sentence can become a serrated blade when it's a relic of a life that we no longer trade. I'm gluing back the shattered glass of the mirror in the bath, but I can't find the reflection that's on this lonely path. I'm a curator of ruins, a keeper of the lost, counting every splinter and calculating the cost. Is it better to have the pieces than to have nothing at all? To stare at that debris and say I'm feeling small. I'm trying to rebuild a home out of dust and broken tiles, but I'm missing the blueprint and I'm missing your smiles. I'm just living in the fragments, the leftovers of us, a pile of broken promises and settling stardust. I've got your favorite sweater and a memory of your laugh, but I'm only holding on to the smaller, colder half. Every corner is a landmine, every echo is a ghost. I'm picking up the fragments of the girl I love the most. One shot at a time, I'm trying to survive the break. One shot at a time, with every breath I have to take. Fragments of you, fragments of me, scattered across the floor for everyone to see. Just fragments, nothing's whole anymore. Fragments of us. The silver glow is bleeding through the cracks in the blinds, tracing all the wreckage that our love left behind. You said our flame was cosmic, a fire in the dark, but stars are just explosions that leave a hollow mark. Now the sky is wide and heavy, a canvas of regret, and I'm drowning in a memory I haven't mastered yet. The sun is for the living, but the night belongs to us, to the ashes of our promises and the settling of dust. I reach out for your shadow, but I only touch the air. The silence is a poison that I'm forced to wear. I wonder if you're looking at the same cratered face of the moon that used to witness every reckless embrace. Does it burn you like it burns me? Does it make you wanna scream? Or am I just a casualty of a half-forgotten dream? They say that time heals everything, but time is just a thief, stealing all the oxygen and leaving only grief. I'm a moth drawn to a flicker that's already gone, waiting for the darkness just to stave off the dawn. Now I'm just dancing in the burning moonlight, waiting for the cold to make it all feel right. You're 1,000 miles away, but you're under my skin, like a fever in the dark that I'm shivering in. It's a beautiful disaster, pale and lonely blue. I'm just burning in the moonlight, searching for you. Burning, it's a cold, cold fire. Everything we were is just smoke in the wire. The moon is going down, but the pain is still bright. I'm still burning. I'm still burning in your moonlight. Just white ash and echoes. Burning moonlight. I woke up before and I reached for your side of the bed. Then I spent an hour remembering things that you said. I'm wearing your sweatshirt, the one with the hole in the sleeve. Still caught in the logic that you didn't actually leave. I went to the market, I bought enough coffee for two. Then I stood in the aisle and I realized I'm not me without you. My friends call me up and they ask how I'm holding the weight. I tell them I'm fine, but I'm 3 hours late to the date of my own life beginning, or whatever comes after the crash. I'm just sifting through embers, looking for heart in the ash. Am I okay, or am I just good at the light? Keeping my head underwater so nobody sees when I cry. I'm walking in circles, I'm talking to walls in the dark, trying to find where the air's ended and I lost the spark. One minute I'm breathing, next I'm a ghost in the grave. I keep asking the ceiling, am I okay? The movies all say that they're supposed to be wine and a song, a dramatic collapse to remind you that everything's wrong. but it's actually quiet. It's the sound of the clock on the wall. It's the terrifying feeling of nothingness inside the fall. I'm eating on paper plates 'cause I can't wash the dishes we bought. I'm trapped in the maybe, entangled in every I thought. Is okay just existing? Is okay just making it through? Is it learning to sleep without hearing a whisper from you? I'm a house with the lights on, but nobody's living inside. I'm a runaway ocean just waiting to turn with the tide. Am I okay? Or am I just good at the lie? Keeping my head underwater so nobody sees when I cry. I'm walking in circles, I'm talking to walls in the dark, trying to find where the air's ended and I lost the spark. One minute I'm breathing, the next I'm a ghost in the gray. I keep asking the ceiling, am I okay? I'm not. If I'm being honest, I'm falling apart at the seams. I'm still seeing your face in the wreckage of all of my dreams. Check back tomorrow, maybe the answer will change. But today everything just feels empty and hollow and strange. Am I okay? Not today. I remember the way the light caught your eyes, a map of a country where I used to reside. But now when I reach out, the air feels so thin. I don't know where you end or where I begin. You're sitting beside me, but you're miles away, lost in a language I can't learn to speak or to say. I'm a ghost in the hallway, breath on the glass, watching the ghost of our happiness pass. I'm searching for us in the lines on your palm, but I'm just a storm cloud and you're the cold calm. Well, it's the mystery of your embrace. How can I feel so lost while I'm touching your face? Your arms around me, but your heart's in a cage, and I'm just a footnote on a forgotten page. You hold me so close, yet I've never felt more alone. Like a king on a mountain, on a crumbling throne. Tell me the secret, tell me the lie. How can a love feel so heavy and still say goodbye? Your scent is the same, like cedar and rain. A beautiful mask for a deep hidden vein of a sadness I'll never be allowed to explore. The key in the lock of a bolted shut door. We're dancing in circles, we're treading the deep, but you're keeping secrets you don't even know that you keep. Or are you mourning the person that you used to be? Or are you just mourning the version of me? Is there a name for this distance between two chests, where the love that we built finally lays down to rest? Talk to me, break me, just don't let me fade into the silence of the choices we made. It's a mystery of your embrace. How can I feel so lost while I'm touching your face? Your arms are around me, but your heart's in a cage, and I'm just a footnote on a forgotten page. You hold me so close, yet I've never felt more alone. Like a king on a mountain, on a crumbling throne. Tell me a secret. I'm standing on the shoreline of a promise that you made, watching all the colors of our summer start to fade. The water's rising high, it's reaching for my knees, and every breath I take is filled with salt and memories. I thought I knew the rhythm of the way you move and breathe, but there's an undertow of secrets hidden underneath. I'm reaching for your hand through the rising gray, but you're a riptide pulling me a million miles away. The more I try to swim, the more I start to sink. I'm closer to the bottom than I ever dared to think, and now I'm drowning in the mystery of why you let me go. Searching for the answers in the dark and cold below. How can someone be my anchor in the storm that breaks the ship? I'm losing my reflection, I'm losing my grip. It's a beautiful disaster, a blue and lonely deep. I'm drowning in the secrets that you promised you would keep. Yeah, I'm drowning in the mystery, and there's no air left for me. The silence down is heavy, it's a weight upon my chest, like a bird with broken wings that can't find its way to rest. I see your face in every bubble, drifting toward the light, but I'm tethered to the shadow of a never-ending night. You were my horizon, you were my only north, but now I'm just a wreckage being driven back and forth. Was it something that I did? Was it someone I became? Or is the ocean just too wide for me to call your name? I'd scream into the current, but the water fills my throat. I'm a letter in a bottle that will never ever float. I'm sinking into the why that never ends. I'm sitting on the edge of the bed we used to share, reaching for a hand that isn't there. The closet's half empty, just a ghost of your scent on an old flannel shirt and the time that we spent. I checked my phone for a ghost of a ring, but the silence is a sharp and a deafening thing. The dinner's getting cold on a table set for two. I'm still making space for a version of you. The calendar is marked with the plans that we made. Now they're just shadows beginning to fade. Oh, why'd you leave without a warning sign? Why'd you step across that jagged line? We were building a kingdom out of sticks and stone. Now I'm standing in the ruins, all on my own. Was the fire too hot or the world too cold? Was I just a story that you'd already told? My heart is a question that you didn't believe. Oh, darling, tell me, why'd you leave? I walked past the park where we carved out our names. Now the wood's getting rotten and nothing's the same. I saw your sister, she looked the other way, like my grief was a debt that she couldn't repay. Did you run to a future or run from a past? Did you know from the start that we weren't gonna last? If you were unhappy, why didn't you scream? Why'd you let me stay lost in a beautiful dream? I'd have changed every habit, I'd have moved every star just to keep you right here, exactly where you are. But you slipped through my fingers like water and sand, and left me with a map of a lonely The porch light is on, in case you change your mind. But I know that the us is something you left behind. Why'd you leave? Why'd you leave me? Standing in the kitchen where the tile feels like ice, replaying the conversation, trying to be precise. You said it like a weather report, just a shift in the air, while I was looking for a lifeline that wasn't even there. What was that? Was that the sound of a heart going cold? The quietest version of a story that's already been told. Was that the last line? Was that the final threat? Or just the echo of the things we should have said? It felt like a whisper, but it hit like a tidal wave. What was that love? Was it a goodbye or a grave? I'm checking the timestamp on the last text you sent, looking for the moment when the always finally bent. Was it in the car ride when the radio went dead? Or the night you turned away and left the I love you unread? It's the casual cruelty of a clean surgical brain that leaves me wondering how much more silence I can take. They tell you it's explosion, they tell you it's a fire, but it's just the slow descent of a bird on a wire. It's the okay and the fine and the see you around. It's the hollow plastic thud of a dream hid in the ground. What was that? Was that the sound of a heart going cold? The quietest version of a story that's already been told. Was that the last line? Was that the final threat? Or just the echo of the things we should have said? It felt like a whisper, but it hit like a tidal wave. What was that look? Was it a goodbye or a grave? What was that? Just the flicker of a light before it dies. Just the smoke behind your tired, heavy eyes. I'm still waiting for the noise, for the crash, for the boom, but it's just me and the ghost of you in this room. What was that? Fading. Was that us? What was that?